Good evening, friends. Welcome back to another session for interview preparation. So here we will discuss some question that is asked in some interview. Our first question for today is what is univariate, bivariate, and multivariate analysis? We write it for you have 2 minutes to answer this. Please write your answer in the comment below. Okay. So univariate statistic summarize only one variable at a time, and bivariant for two variables like comparing, and for multivariate statistic compare more than two variables. Okay. Let me write the answer for you. Like, let me explain you first what is univariate analysis. Univariate analysis is the most basic form of statistic data analysis technique. Like when the data constrain only one variable and does not deal with a cause of effect relationship, then a univariate analysis technique is used. Like histogram, frequency, piconal, pipe chart, bar chart, frequency distribution table, all those things are useful univariate analysis. Please write your answer for bivariate or multivariate in the comment below. Well, I'm writing the answer here for you. like histogram, bar chart, and others like frequency distribution table. So here we will like for univariate, we will deal only one features. For bivariant, let me check your answer. Okay, good, Saram. Good evening, Aksita. Good evening, all. Okay, Sami is giving answer. Okay, good. I want everyone, please write your answer in the comment. Like me the right, like bivariant analysis is a slight more analytical than univariant analysis. When the data set contains two variables and researcher aim to undertake comparison between the two data set, then bivariant analysis is the right type of analysis technique here. And bivariant analysis is conducting using correlation coefficient, regression analysis, in multiple way. Okay, so write the answer for you, Wayne. What is now multivariate? Write your answer in the comment, please. Multivariate analysis is a more complex form of statistical analysis technique and used when there are more than two variables in the data set. Like commonly used multivariate analysis technique include factor analysis, cluster analysis, variance analysis, uh, multi-dimensional scaling, principal component analysis in this way. Okay, this is quite basic question. This is like our next question will be little bit tough for you maybe, but this is so important. What is cross validation? We will go deep also. Type of cross validation. Good. Please write your answer in the comment. I'm waiting for your answers. So basically, in machine learning, we couldn't find the model on the training data and can't say that the model will work accurately for the real data. For this, we must assure that our model got the correct pattern from the data. Like, and this is not getting up too much noise. For this purpose, we use cross validation technique. And what is cross validation? Like cross validation is a technique in which we train our model using the subset of the data set and then evaluate using the complementary subset of the data set. Okay. Let me write the answer for you. Write your answer in the professional way. Like just think you are taking an interview and interviewer ask you a question. So like there's multiple type of cross validation. Train test split is also a cross validation technique. So tell me what is K-fold? Cross validation. You have 1 or 2 minutes to write your answer. I'm waiting for your answer, guys. Hmm. Right, Salvi. I'm getting some interesting answer. So, K-fold technique is a popular and easy to understand technique. It generally results in less biased model compared to other models because it ensures that every observation from the original dataset has the chance of appearing in the training and test set. This is among the best approach if we have a limited input data. This method follows some steps like first it will split the entire data randomly into k fold, like a value of k should be not too small or not too high. Ideally we choose 5 to 10 depending on the data size. The high value of k lead to less biased model, but the large variance might lead to overfit. Whereas lower value of k is similar to the train and test approach. Like it will do like that, train and test, if your k value is low. And then then second step is going to, after splitting the data, then fit the model using k minus 1 folds and the validate the model using the remaining k fold, and change the score error, all those things. And this third is like repeat this process until every k fold serve to as a test set, and then takes the average of your record score, and that will be performs matrix for the model. Let me write the answer for you. Okay. Now we will move forward to AI. Tell me what is in input layer? What is input layer? In neural network? Please write your answer in the comment. Yes, Sachin. Waiting for your answer, guys. So let me check your answer. Okay. Input layer is like accept input features. It provide information from outside world to the network that you are building neural network. No computation is performed at this layer. Nodes here just pass the information to like information is your feature to the hidden layer. It just collect accept your all data and pass to the network in this way. Let me write the answer for you. This. Our next question will be, what is hidden layer? Please write your answer in the comment. Right, Saran. I'm waiting for the answer. These questions are so important, I'm telling you. Maybe in your next interviewer will ask you all those things. So focus. So hidden layer is like after we are getting inputs in the input layer, all the information. This node, like this layer, are not exposed to the outer world. They are the part of abstraction provided by any neural network. Hidden layer perform also a sort of computation on the features entire through the input layer and then transfer the result to the output layer. All the computation, all those things happening here for the giving weightage to to find the right weightage like beta naught, beta one values, all those things. Let me write the answer for you. Okay. So what is the output layer? Right. So output layer is what this do. This layer brings us the information learned by the network to the outer world. Like this is simple. Our next question is, what is activation function and why to use them? You have 1 minute to answer here. Mhm. Please write your answer in the comment. So activation function decide whether a neuron should be activate or not by calculating weighted sum and further adding bias with it. The purpose of activation function is to introduce non-linearity into the output of the neuron. Okay, let me write the answer. Purpose. Okay, our next question is, what is difference between sigmoid and softmax activation function? Please write your answer in the comment. Just tell me first what is softmax or sigmoid function. Let me change the question for you. Okay, nice. But our question is changed now. So softmax function calculates the probability distribution of the event over n difference event. Like it will calculate the probability for multiple events. In general way of saying, the this function will calculate the probability for each target class over all possible target classes. Later, the calculate probability will be helpful for determining the target classes for the given inputs. The main advantage of softmax using is the output probability range. The range will be 0 to 1. If you add range for probability for all of your event, it will be range in 0 to 1. And the sum of all probability will be equal to 1. So in that softmax function used for multi-class model, it returns the probability for each classes, and the target classes will have the highest probability, and we will go with that. And what is the like properties of softmax? The calculated probability will be the ranges of 0 to 1, as all of you know already. The probability ranges from 0 to 1. The sum of all probability will be 1. Okay, and uses, generally we use multi-classification logistic regression model in building neural networks. Softmax activates function used in different layers and layer label. So let me write the answer for you. Okay, our next question is, what is sigmoid? We'll discuss this. Please write your answer in the comment. Okay. Sorry. Saran is right. Mahesh is also right. What about others? Huh? So, mute. Okay. In mathematical definition, way of saying the sigmoid function take any ranges real number and return the output value fall in the range of 0 to 1. Based on the conversion, we can expect the output value in the range of -1 to 1. Sigmoid function produce a curve which will the shape of S, as you know, I guess. These curves used in the statistic too. When the cumulative distribution function, the output will be ranges from 1 to 0 to 1, or like what is the property of sigmoid function? Sigmoid function returns a real value output. Okay. This the first derivative of the sigmoid function will be non-negative or non-positive. If we have non-negative, like what is non-negative? If a number is greater than or equal to 0, and non-positive if a number is less than or equal to 0. Use of sigmoid function, like the sigmoid function used for binary classification in logistic regression model. While creating artificial neural network, sigmoid function used in the activation function also. In a statistic, the sigmoid function graphs are commonly as a cumulative distribution function. Okay. And what is the difference between softmax and sigmoid function is? Like softmax used for multi-class task and sigmoid is used for binary classification task. Okay. The the probability will sum will be 1 for softmax, and the probability sum need to not be 1 for sigmoid. Okay. And for softmax, used in the different layer of the neural network, and sigmoid used as activation function while building the neural network. When we have our output binary classification, we use soft sigmoid function there for our output in the output layer. And softmax, a high value will have the higher probability than other values. And for sigmoid, the higher value will be the highest probability, but not higher probability. Okay. Okay. Our next question is, how we can connect MySQL with Python? This one is I have already asked you, I guess. No. This is not our next question. Okay. Our next question is, what is back propagation? Neural network. Please write your answer in the comment below, and this will be our last question for today, and we will continue from tomorrow. I'm waiting for your answer, guys. Okay, let me tell you the answer. Back propagation is the essence of neural network training. It is the method to find tuning the weightage of a neural network based on the error rate obtained in the previous epoch, like iteration. Proper tuning of the weightage allowed to reduce the error rates and make the model reliable by increasing its generalization. In backward propagation in neural network is a short form of for backward propagation of error. Like it is standard method of training artificial neural network. This method helps calculate the gradient of a loss function with respect to all the weightage of the neural network. It will go back to your iteration for each epoch. It will change the weightage for your data frame for your model. Sorry. So let me write the answer for you here, and after this we will find out. So thank you guys, everyone. Thank you so much for joining the session. I hope you guys all have found this interesting. Have a good day. Bye.